Good afternoon. Hey, my name is Chris. I'm the owner of Graingertainment, and this has been on my heart and on my mind for a few months now. And I just want to talk to you about wedding playlists. And if you're getting married and you've booked with Graingertainment, congratulations. Or if you're planning on booking a DJ here in the future, I just want to talk to you about your playlist. So I know if you are a music snob like me, or if you just absolutely love music, you're probably already in your Spotify or your iTunes, and you're saving all these songs, and you cannot wait to play them at your wedding. And we can't wait to play them either. But I want to talk to you about when you hire a DJ and expectations that you're going to have with your DJ. So let's say I'm the groom, which I was a groom at one time, and I hire a DJ. And I've been working on this playlist for 2 years, okay? And I have about, 10 hours of music. I meet up with the DJ. I like the DJ. And I say to the DJ, hey, listen, man, we really want to make sure that, all we've ever thought about when we have this big wedding is people are on the dance floor and they're partying all night and they're just loving life. And they're drinking, they're, doing head spins, they're doing the worm. We want to make sure that happens at our wedding. Here's the thing, though. I have about 500 songs I want to give you. So if you can, make sure you play from these 500 songs, okay? We greatly appreciate it. There's conflict right there. The conflict is you're giving me, or you're giving the DJ 500 songs. You're telling the DJ to specifically play from this list, but then you're also telling the DJ to make sure that the party is popping. So here you are trusting a DJ, you're hiring a DJ to make sure the party's popping, but you're also giving me the specific playlist. Here's the issue with that. Unless you are a DJ or you've been DJing also for a long time, you're probably not going to understand what everyone listens to. I had a bride about 2 years ago. She gave me this list, and she loves 80s. She's a fanatic about 80s music. Hey, I love 80s music. I love everything about 80s music. 80s music is like the queen of electronic music, right? It's great. So she gives me this huge list of 80s music. She goes, I don't want you to play anything else except 80s music. And I don't want any other artists or titles played except from this list throughout the whole night. But make sure people are having a good time. I said, okay. So what do? I'm playing the music. No one's dancing. People are bobbing their heads, but the issue was I'm playing this 80s music that I wasn't even familiar with. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, oh God, I don't know who this is. I've never even heard this song. She comes up to me, she goes, hey, what's going on? Why aren't people dancing? I'm like, hey, no one knows this music. You might listen to it in the car. You might jam out to it, when you're in the shower, when you're at the house. But the typical ear, the typical person does not listen to this kind of music every day like you do. She was pretty discouraged. She worked really hard on that list. And she goes, well, what should I do? I said, well, why don't you just trust me as your DJ? I go, I'm going to have to change it up. But if you trust me, I could probably play other 80 songs, but it's going to be mainstream. It's going to be probably more dance, more poppy. Of course, she did not want to hear that, but she said, okay, go ahead. Do what you got to do. I said, okay. So we started playing, some Whitney Houston. We started playing some Living on a Prayer. We started, playing some old school stuff from the 80s. Slowly but surely, people started coming to the dance floor. They started dancing. And then by the end of the night, people started drinking. Some of them probably got a little too drunk. And we're playing everything, and the dance floor was packed. People had a blast. So real quick, I'm just trying to save you some time and some headache. When you're making a playlist for your DJ, tell yourself to trust the DJ, okay? The DJ, especially if they've been doing it for a while, they've done a lot of events, they've done a lot of weddings. They know how to read a crowd. A good DJ knows how to read a crowd. But with some guidance from you, they'll be able to blend in what you're wanting to hear also with what your guests want to hear. So I always suggest, especially with Graingertainment, what you do is we have this very specific packet that you would fill out. It's going to ask you for priority songs, okay? And when I say priority, don't give me 50 songs. Throw in like 10 songs you got to hear. Here's an example. You know who I absolutely love to hear? Ludacris. Love Ludacris. Absolutely love Ludacris. So if if I hired a DJ, I'm specifically going to say, hey, you got to play some Ludacris. You got to play some Southern Hospitality, right? That's a priority for me. And, maybe what's another? I love Casey and JoJo All My Life. We're going to put that on there. And I also love, I got to have some Hypnotized by Biggie. Just listen to me, Aaron, okay? Just pay attention to this advice I'm giving you. I got a guy talking about this big cat picture in the back. I'm married to Mercedes Grainger. If you know anything about my wife, she loves art, and we got about a 60-inch cat picture in the back. Anywho, then I'm also going to have some genres. I love hip-hop. I love 80s. I love 70s. And then I'm going to probably give you about 20 songs. I'm going to give you about 20 songs to pick, that if you got time, here's about 20, 30 songs to select from. But if you don't have time, no biggie. But here's absolutely 10 songs that you have to play, okay? So you're going to give this to the DJ. Also, we're going to have a do not playlist that we'll give the DJ as well. Maybe you absolutely hate Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know why. Some people just hate that song. I love it. I play it all the time. Love Cotton Eye Joe. But you hate it. Do not play Cotton Eye Joe. Do not play the Macarena. So these are songs that we're absolutely not going to play. So whoever you hire as a DJ, they're probably going to give you the same kind of packet. So with that being said, it took about 6 minutes to give you this information, but we've been getting a lot of brides and grooms lately giving me like 30 hours of music. I'm like, man, you've been working on this really hard. So I'm trying to tell you now, cut your time into a quarter of that. Maybe just focus on cocktail hour music and dinner music. Hey, that's going to be a great opportunity for you to really shine and pick about 10 or 15 songs for dinner and 10 to 15 songs for cocktail hour. So, hey, when somebody comes up to the DJ and they're like, wow, I really like this playlist, I can say, hey, we love it too. Actually, the bride and groom picked out all the songs tonight for the cocktail hour, and they picked out all the songs for dinner. And they also have a couple songs picked out for the party tonight. So with that being said, good luck with your music. Good luck with your planning. I'm looking forward to working with you, and I hope this helps you out. And it's actually my birthday today, and I had the whole house to myself, so it's super quiet right now. So I love you guys. You're an amazing, and we'll see you again. And hopefully these live videos help you out. I plan on doing at least a live video once a month for our brides and grooms and for anybody else that likes advice. Have a great one. Bye-bye.